In steam sterilization, steam or moist heat is used to sterilize the materials, components, or the product. The goal of steam sterilization is to kill the microorganisms. And in this video, I'm going to explain what is Dvalue, which is very essential topic to understand the steam sterilization. Hi. Today I'm going to explain what is Dvalue in steam sterilization or pharmaceutical microbiology. So what is Dvalue? Dvalue stands for decimal reduction time. In other words, this is the time that is taken to reduce the microbial population by 1 log reduction or 90% reduction is called Dvalue. The units of the Dvalue are time in minutes, or it can be in seconds. Right? So I'm going to explain you with an example. So Dvalue is also defined as the amount of time at a given condition taken to reduce the microbial population by 90% or 1 log reduction. When I say at a given condition, I mean the temperature. So the Dvalue, one of the factors that affects the Dvalue is temperature. So let's say Dvalue at 121 degrees for a particular microorganism is 3 minutes, and the Dvalue changes for the same type of microorganism when you increase the temperature. What happens when you increase the temperature? When you increase the temperature, Dvalue comes down and Dvalue reduces. Temperature and time are inversely proportional in this scenario. So the second factor that affects the Dvalue is type of organism. And the Dvalue changes from microorganism to microorganism. Take an example here. Dvalue at 121 degrees Celsius for Geobacillus stereothermophilus is 3 minutes. And if you change the microorganism to Clostridium botulinum at 121 degrees, the Dvalue is 1.5 minute. You see, in case of one organism it is 1.5 minutes, and the different organism it is 3 minutes, right? Because different type of microorganisms die at different rates. As you can see here, one microorganism has 1.5 minutes as Dvalue, and another type of microorganism has 3 minutes as Dvalue. What do you learn here? Means some microorganisms die faster or get killed faster, and some microorganisms it takes a little longer to kill those organisms. What is Dvalue? Dvalue is the time taken to reduce the microbial population by 90%. Example, let's say the microbial population has reduced from 1000 to 100. So in this example, the initial population of the microorganisms is 1000 organisms, and 90% of 1000 is what? Is 900 microorganisms. And the final population of microorganisms is initial population minus number of organisms that are killed, which is 900 equals to 100. Let's say Dvalue for a particular organism is 3 minutes at 121 degrees. That means it took 3 minutes to reduce the microbial population by 90%. In this example, it has taken 3 minutes to reduce the number of microorganisms from 1000 to 100. How much it is reduced? When you say the organisms are reduced from 1000 to 100, 90% of the organisms are reduced, which is equivalent to 900. So 900 organisms are killed. So how long it took to kill 900 organisms? 3 minutes. So the Dvalue is 3 minutes, because it took 3 minutes to kill 90% of the population, which is equivalent to 900 organisms in this example. Understood? Okay, there is another definition for Dvalue. What is Dvalue here? D-value stands for decimal reduction time. It is the time taken to reduce the microbial population by 1/10 of the initial population. Example, considering the D-value of a particular organism is 3 minutes at 121 degrees Celsius. Here, one thing important to remember is, in this example, the temperature is constant throughout the exposure time, right? So let's say initial population here is 10 to the power of 6 or 1 million organisms, right? A, the initial population is 10 to the power of 6 or 1 million organisms, and B is 10 to the power of 5, which is 1/10 of A, right? As you can see, for A there is 1 million population, and there are 6 zeros in 1 million, and in B there are 5 zeros. How much it has reduced from A to B is 1/10 of population has been reduced. So how much time it has taken to reduce 1/10 of the population from A to B is 3 minutes, right? So here, to reduce the population by 1/10, it took 3 minutes, which is you can say here the D-value for this microorganism is 3 minutes, right? So it took 3 minutes to reduce the microbial population from A to B, and it took another 3 minutes to reduce the population from B to C, which is 10 to the power of 5 to 10 to the power of 4, and it took 3 minutes to reduce from 10 to the power of 4 to 10 to the power of 3, another 3 minutes to reduce from 10 to the power of 3 to 10 to the power of 2, which is 10 square, 100, and took another 3 minutes to reduce from 100 to 10. In every case, you can see 1/10 of the organisms are getting reduced, and it took 3 minutes to reduce from 10 to the power of 1, which is equivalent to 10, to 10 to the power of 0, which is 1 organism, right? Our initial population is 1 million, which is denoted as A, and here the final population is 1 organism, which is denoted as FG, G for goat, as an example here, right? So let's say the overall time that has taken to reduce the microbial population from 1 million organisms to 1 organism is, you basically accumulate all the values there, which is 3 multiplied by 6. So that means it has taken 18 minutes to reduce the microbial population from 1 million to 1 organism. It can also be called as 6 log reduction here, because there is at each from 10 to the power of 6 to 10 to the power of 5 is 1 log, 10 to the power of 5 to 10 to the power of 4 is another log, and 4 to 3 is another log reduction, which can be explained in the next example. So what is another definition of D-value? So D-value means decimal reduction time. So this is the time taken to reduce the microbial population by 1 log. So this is a question to the viewers who watched this video. D-value of a Staphylococcus aureus is 4.5 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius. Considering the exposure temperature is constant throughout the sterilization process, and the initial population is 10,000 microorganisms, how many minutes it takes to reduce the number of population from 10,000 organisms to 1 organism? Write your answer in the comments. If you have any questions on this video, do not hesitate to write your questions in the comments, and if you like this content, please give a like to this video and share to your friends and subscribe to my channel. If you are interested to learn more about Z value and F value in steam sterilization, put in the comments like F value and Z value. I would be happy to make videos on what is F value and what is Z value. Thank you so much.